Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. My name is Phil, and welcome to Phil Does 3D. I'm a multimedia and 3D artist, and I stream live on Twitch on Mondays and Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific time in the United States, which is 10 a.m. if you're in Australia, or 1 a.m. if you're in the UK. Remember, if you do miss the live streams, you can catch up at any time by clicking the videos tab on my Twitch page. You can also view previous streams on my YouTube channel as well, but they're a little bit behind the ones that you see live on Twitch. We're going to continue working on the House in the Hollow game. We're working on the elevator, which is going in the wine cellar, the basement, whatever you want to call it, in the house in that game. You can wishlist the game right now on Steam by clicking the link that Hellforge has just popped into chat. Remember too, if you do want to join the Phil Does 3D Discord server, click on the link Hellforge popped in chat there for you, and you can join the Discord server. There's a gallery where you can show off your work, or a section where you can link to your portfolio or your ArtStation account. I love to see the stuff that you guys and girls are working on, so feel free, please, to pop into the gallery and show off your work. But if you don't want me to show it on stream, just tell me when you post the image in the gallery and I won't. Okay. As always, remember, if while I'm working you have any questions, feel free to pop into chat and ask me. If you want to pop in and say hello, that is always welcome. And if you just want to watch, that's completely fine. Cams Black and Trevor Marston, good morning to you as well. Okay, so we're going to try and finish this lift today. We had some problems yesterday getting the bake out from the high poly to the low poly working correctly, but we fixed that. So today we should be able to jump straight into Substance Painter to start doing the final texturing on the central part of the lift here. Hellwood says, I'll take a Rolex, thanks. Since I'd like to watch. Since I'd like a watch. Oh, Hellforge, you're as bad as Smurf. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. So yeah, the only bit we've got left to do now is this middle lift part, the main lift itself. I purposefully left it till last because I knew we were going to have problems with it, simply because it's probably the most fiddly bit of the lift to work on. So we're going to jump into Substance Painter and we're going to texture that up. What I'll do at the end of the stream here is I will show you what the lift looks like once it's rendered up. Give you an approximation of what it should look like once we bring it into the engine, but I'm going to be using the V-Ray renderer. So we'll be looking at the GPU real-time renderer. But before we get there, we've got to texture up that lift. So if we jump into Substance Painter, we had baked out the high and the low poly. We got a nice detailing going on in our little decorative pieces here, which is good. So we can start texturing it up pretty much straight away. Okay, let's do a search. I did create a smart material that we made for the other parts of the lift, and we want to keep everything looking nice and consistent. So we want to make sure we use the same smart material. See if I can find them. I think I've got to be in the right one. It's this one here I want. Not a material, a smart material. There we go. And I believe it's this one we're going to start with. We're going to make sure we're in the top part of the lift, I believe. Yep. Let's throw that down. And wait for Substance Painter. And have a copy. All right, now I'm just going to go through and make some changes to this smart material. Hellwood says, been spending a solid few hours in COD Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone, past few days. Say what you will about the game, but the 3D assets and textures are on point. I don't play any of the COD games, and I haven't really looked at the assets in detail. I've looked at a couple of people playing a Let's Play, and it did look nice. From what I could see, the assets were nice. The best assets and texturing work I've seen in any game to date has probably been in The Last of Us Part 1, not Part 2. Not the new Last of Us that's just been released, but the first game. I started watching a Let's Play of that again because I've already watched one once, and the texturing is just beautifully done. Modeling is beautifully done. The texturing is beautifully done. I don't know what happened between the first game and the second game, but the first game, beautiful. The second game, not so much. Don't know what went on there. Don't know why they, maybe the people, I don't know. I haven't been following Naughty Dog. That's the game studio that make the Last of Us games. I haven't really been following what's gone on there. But something has happened. Something has changed with that studio, because the first game, the texturing was just beautiful. The second game, though, I don't know. Just something about the second game. I'm not talking about the story. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't like the story in the second game. That's not what I mean. I mean the actual texturing and the look of the lighting. It just didn't look quite right in the second game, which was disappointing because Naughty Dog makes some great looking games. The Uncharted games, all of them. Hellforge says, been spending a solitary... Oh, I've read that. Mr. Squarepeg, sorry, I'm getting confused because Hellforge's name and your name are the same colour. Hello, Mr. Squarepeg. Hellforge says, Warzone is the free Battle Royale version. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't... You guys know I don't play multiplayer online games. Phil's too antisocial. I'm just looking for the right layer here to work out something that I don't like the look of. Okay, I believe it's this layer here. I'm going to switch off. What is that layer, by the way? Let's have a look. Oh, this is the damage one. Yeah, this is just using a mask to add damage, but I don't like... Okay, I'm going to turn off the hide information on that. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Mr. Squarepeg says, so I'm messing around with Godot Engine 4.x right now, and it's pretty nice. Yeah, I've heard a few people talk about that. They said it's nice. I haven't actually looked at it. I should check it out. Yeah, I really should check that out, that engine. Who makes it, Mr. Squarepeg? Or Squarepeg? Who makes the Godot engine? Let me just... I just want to have a quick... I want to look it up really quickly. If you want to know more about me and who I am, you can go to my... If you're new to my channel, you can go to my website, phildoes3d.com. And... Sorry, my phone here is going off. And read up about me. There's links to my social media and my stores where you can purchase some of my 3D models, as well as my ArtStation and all of that sort of jazz. I know I'm being really rude and looking at my phone. I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, I want to look this up. I'm just curious because I have heard it mentioned a few times. ...2D and 3D cross-platform free open source game engine release under MIT license. Cool. We like free and open source. It looks nice. The lighting from the examples here looks pretty sweet. I've been watching South Park too much and hearing Carlton say sweet. Nodes, cool. Flexible scene system, visual editor, friendly content creation, persistent live editing, and create your own custom tools. That all sounds very cool. From what I can see from the screenshots, the lighting is looking nice. It's open source and it's free. Cool. I'll have to check that out in more detail. It's an open source under MIT, Mr. Squarepeg says. Very powerful, but it needs some polish. I like a lot of open source projects. Yeah, well, that's true, but that's the beauty of being open source. You get so many different people that can work on it to improve it. Oh, there we go. I didn't know I'd put my website link into Nightbot. So there you go. If you ever, thank you, Hellforge. If you ever want to check my my personal website, just type !website in Twitch chat. There's commands in there that I forgot that I must have set up years ago when I started streaming on Twitch. Hellforge says, I'd be more worried if you were looking at my phone. Okay. Well, I won't look at your phone. I'll respect your privacy. Okay, let's start making some. Now this is good as a base coat, so we're going to sort of work on top of this. I'm going to work in sections. So we've broken this model up into 3 different sections. We did that to help us with the bake out for the normal map. So what do I want to do here? I think I want to. What do I want? This again, something in this tech, there we go, it's in this layer here. Not that one, not that one. Not that one. It's not that one. Not that one. You see, we've got quite a few different layers going on here. It's not that one. Or that one. Man, where is it? I know what I'm looking for. I know when I find it, but I haven't found it yet. Oh, wow. How many layers do we have here? Hellforge says, Phil, have you watched any of the learning content on ArtStation? No, I haven't. I know there's a lot of good stuff that you can pick up on ArtStation, but no, I haven't checked out any of their learning stuff. I haven't been on ArtStation for a while. Like I have an ArtStation account. I do upload work there occasionally, but I don't hang out on ArtStation a lot. You can actually buy some of my 3D models in my store on ArtStation as well. I've got a really small selection of stuff for sale. Not the amount of stuff I have on my own website or on my Creative Market store. Come on, where is this layer I'm looking for? Gotta be getting close. Gotta be. Okay, that's the base layer. That's the rust layer. No, that's not what I want. That's not the one I want either. I must have missed it. It's got to be in here somewhere. Try and find it. There's just something in here that I don't like the look of. It's mainly this streak here that's like, these streaks. I don't like them. I just don't think that, I mean, they're not bad, but I'd like to remove them if I can find them. Yes, do remember though, if you do want to link to your ArtStation, like I said, jump on the Phildos 3D Discord server. There's a section called Portfolios, Demo and Demo Reels. You can put links to your demo reel or your portfolio in there on the Discord server. I'm just going to, okay, I see. I'm just going to close these down. It'll just make it easier for me to go through to find the right layer. So it's in this layer here. Again, I'm just going to close these down. Yeah, it's in this layer. And it's got to be a mask that's causing it. Okay, so I believe it's above that layer. Okay, so it looks like a duplicate. What was confusing me is it looks like it's actually in both of these layers. So let's just turn that one off temporarily. Yeah, let's turn the bottom one off so I can just concentrate on the top one for the moment. And so I can find which masked layer it's in. All the joys of working with multiple layers. Where is its layer? I really thought it would have been that one. Does not seem to be that one though. Why is that? I wonder if it's in here. It is, okay. So, I'm just going to go through. Just knock back on that wear level a little bit. Okay, now I think there will be the same with the one just underneath of that here, maybe. Yeah. Helpwood says, figured I'd ask just in case. Been thinking about some of the courses there to bridge a bunch of gaps in my knowledge. I found that I found that's one of the major downsides to being self-taught. I know the general stuff, but not the specifics. Make sure you check under the on the Discord server. There's a section called tutorials and tips. There's a whole heap of video links in that to YouTube and different things on the net that the guys and girls that are actually members of the Phil Does 3D Discord have come across and thought is useful and helpful, and they've posted links there. So be sure to check the links out in there as well. You can find a lot of really good stuff on YouTube, tutorials on YouTube on different things as well. So don't forget to check out YouTube. I'm pretty sure you should be able to find something on YouTube that that'll help out, regardless of what it is you're working on or trying to work on. But yeah, no, personally, I haven't actually looked at the tutorials that are actually available on ArtStation. Again, I'm just going through to try and find what I'm looking for. All right, I think what I might do is again, it's got to be one of these. I just can't seem to find the right one. No, I'm having a problem finding it. Hellforge says, yeah, I should check there as well on the Discord. I normally watch a bunch of YouTube stuff as well. That's how I normally learn. The issue, I guess, is that most of all the YouTube stuff I've seen aren't around my level anymore. There's a notion of beginner and beginner level stuff, and it's either outdated or stuff I already. Yeah, I found that too. With a lot of the stuff you find on YouTube, the software industry changes so quickly. I've worked in a lot of different industries. You guys know I started working in games. I worked in film, now I work in arts and games again. But I also do programming stuff, and programming languages like to change pretty regularly. But the games industry as a whole is the and 3D. The 3D and games industries, they change so rapidly, so quickly, so often. It's probably one of the most, one of the industries that just changes the most. It's one of the reasons I sort of left games for a while, went to work in film. simply because the games industry just changes so rapidly. It's exhausting to keep on top of everything. That was the main reason I decided to take a break from games for a while. Because yeah, it does. It changes so quickly. But we want a working game, so we've got to put up with it. Now I know the level I want. I'm just having a problem finding where it is. Android Lust, it's good to see you, buddy. How are you? You had a good week? I hope you're well. Yeah, why can't I find this layer? Where is this layer? Where is this mask that's doing this to this layer? Why? I know it's in this group, so it's got to be in one of these. But I can't seem to find it. It's not that one. It's not that one. Nor that one. Not the base either, so. And then we're moving on to other sections, so it's got me a little perplexed as to what's going on. I don't want to remove it completely because I do like some of the damage it's giving me. I just don't like these lines that it's putting through here, these like scratch marks. I know it's in that layer. I guess what I could do is I could add to save me trying to look through all these layers. We can add is it black or white? No, it's the wrong one. We can add a white mask. And I can paint them out. Quicker and easier. Just the streaks. I just didn't like the streaks. I think what that is one of the masks has probably has a setting for scratches, and that's what's showing up. And that's what I don't like. But painting it out's just as quick. Well, probably quicker, much quicker. You're still awake. How George? I know it's really early for where you are because you're in Europe. So I know it's at least 2 a.m. in the morning, probably later. Android Lost says I'm doing pretty good. I've been lacking on personal projects though. That's okay. Like I say to you guys, if you don't feel it, don't do it. You're not going to do good work if you're not in the mood to do work. So don't force yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. No point forcing yourself. Now that we've fixed that, I want to find the right layer. And again, I'm looking for the rust layer, this one here. I believe it's the rust texture I'm looking for. I'm just making sure the scaling is correct on my rust texture. No, I don't think I want to change the color of the rust though. "2:33 a.m. Halford says, man. Halford says, know the feeling. I have 3 things I should be working on, but I'd rather watch anime and play games. I'm too good at making excuses. Well, remember though, guys, you know, practice makes perfect. So the more you do it, the better you'll get. But don't force yourself. Okay, I'm done sort of messing around with this. So I'm going to actually see if we can throw another layer on top of this now. So I'm going to do a save because, you know, just to be on the safe side. Once that gets saved out, there we go. Now I'm going to jump back into my materials here. Let's get rid of our filter so we can see them all. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'm just going to check to see how I've broken this down. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. I don't want to pick with a color selection there. I just wanted to check what I had where. Let me remove this mask. Let's find, how do I want to do this? No. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Let's have a look. Let me have a look at this one. I'm just going to close my stack down. And I'm going to mask this with color selection. I'm going to mask it to the blue. How gold do I want to go with this central lift piece? Yeah, well, I think what I'll do here too is I might play with the mask a little bit. Don't touch my face. I can't touch my face. Bad hill. Just to knock out a little bit of the gold. I just like the gold as edging along this rim here. I want to remove that metal from underneath of it because I don't like the look of that. So we'll get rid of that. And we're going to change this gold. I'm just going to make it a little bit darker. Better. Let's play with the mask a little bit as well. Just pull up a little on the curvature. Andrew Lust says, I need caffeine, that's my excuse. So do I. It's a good excuse for me to have a drink. Okay, let's keep moving along the stack here. So let's see, what else can we add? More, I say, more. I'm going to have a look at this gold here. Okay, now I'm going to mask this to a color selection. We're going to mask it to the top and maybe to there as well. I just like the way it gives us that tarnished look and helps to break up everything being this bluey metal, galvanized metal. We're going to come to the base in a minute. But I think what I want to do here is I want to what do I want to do? I'm going to I'm just going to temporarily remove that mask. I'm going to clear out the mask. I'm going to put that in its own group. I'm going to call it tarnished gold or tarnished metal. I'm going to mask that group with color selection back to there and back to there. Actually, yeah, and now I'm going to go back to my smart masks. And we're going to add the surface worn to the underlying gold within the layer. Play with that balance a little bit. I'm just going to knock back some of the tarnishing because it's just a bit too tarnished. Pull back here on my contrast. Pull back a little on the ambient occlusion, pull up a little on the curvature. And I think what I might do is, because that is the same material color as the sides here, I think what I'll do is I'll add a white mask. No. I'll add a black mask maybe? No. Maybe a fill layer. We'll try doing it with a fill layer. A fill layer. Let's use one of our brushes. We'll use the dirt brush, which I love so much and I use all the time. Wrong layer. Let's remove the fill layer. What I want is a paint layer. That's better. And in the interior here, I just want to knock out some of this green tarnishing. It's just too much. So I'm just going to remove some of the tarnishing from those side panels. The fill layer, Android Lost, that's right, the fill layer. Helpwood says, is this related to the fill light? That's right, the fill layer and the fill light. See, I was born to do 3D. All the acronyms match. It all works out well. Okay, so we removed the tarnishing from that paneling. I don't mind the tarnishing around the base here, around the circle, that's okay. Same with up here, I don't mind the tarnishing around there. Again, I'm just going to play with my mask here a little bit. Just knock it back a tiny, tiny bit. Let's go back to our smart masks, smart materials, sorry. Let's do a quick save again. Helpwood says, I think I need to have a stern conversation with my parents about some decisions they made. You can change your name by default, you know. You can do that at any time in your life. If you really wanted to. You could call yourself Blender if you want to. I'm just going through these here to see if there's anything else I like, because I don't know until I see it. When I see it, then I can think, oh, maybe that would look cool. We can get a blend going on there. Don't you crash on me. Oh, this program, it freaks me out. Let's have a look here. So I did save. I saved just before I started moving, so it's okay. It's cool. It's all good. It's all good. We'll do it again to make sure, but I did do a save. Let's have a look at... I want to look at this iron here. Just going to close my stack up here so it's a little bit more manageable. And wait for Substance Painter. Again, this is quite a heavy material. So there's a couple of things with this I don't like. But let's see what we can do. If we can see if we... Let's look at the blending modes, because sometimes you can get an interesting result by playing with the blending. I tend to do this all the time. Let's go back to the top again. Now, if we can't get a good blend going on, then we can start playing with a mask.
Turns into night, and the order of the world fades in your eyes. But you
Let's have a look at a we can even knock back on the actual mixing. I don't want. I I want to keep that reflection happening because that'll give us a nice look inside of the engine and inside of the render when we come to do it. So I don't really want to knock back that gloss that's happening on the metal up here too much. Healthboard says, just don't play with your mask in public or the police might have some questions in these trying times. Well, that's true. They would, because it's against the law not to wear a mask in this city that I'm living in at the moment. If you go outside, you must be wearing a mask. There's something in here that I don't like the look of. I'm just going to try and see where that is. It's this rust layer. I really don't like this rust layer so much. Let's see if we can't change it a little bit. I think what it is, it's the height information on the rust that I don't like. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Just looking too bumpy. The colour of the rust I don't really like either. So let's darken that up. And we might take out a little bit of the red in it as well. That's better. Now I've lost my nice shiny top of my lift here, and I've also lost that tarnishing we were getting through the top here, so instead of trying to play with the layers, I think what I might do is I might do what we did before and add a paint layer. So we've got that layer. Let's add okay, because it's a group it won't let me add it there, so I'm going to have to add it. That's a bit annoying. That's very annoying. Let's add a white mask. My phone's going off. Sorry, guys. They won't leave me alone. There we go. Let me see here. Let me remove this mask. Now I want to remove this mask. Let's have a look at this mask. want to pull back a little on that.
Just hold on, baby. I'm looking for you lately. It's been a little crazy, but maybe that's okay. Beauty like the sunrise, eyes like the moonlight. Hold my hand, it's alright, yeah. Love me like a ghost. With you, I get chills. Ooh, I love the thrill, oh yeah. Love me like a ghost. Never let me go. Walking through these walls.
I'll just pull back a bit on the ambient occlusion as well. Run Disney, it's good to see you, Run Disney. How are you? Run Disney says, since the day I started doing yoga and meditation in the morning and the evening, everything has been more successful and happier in my days. You were talking about that yesterday. Android Lust says, speaking of 3ds Max being $400 a month, I think Autodesk released an indie version that's a yearly subscription. They did. It's $250 US dollars a year to get an indie license of 3D Studio Max, which is pretty good value compared to what you normally pay. It's not available in every country in the world yet, but it is available in quite a few. So, Run Disney says, by the way, today was my first after having 10 pounds of hair for 6 months. What do you mean? It felt wonderful? Oh, haircut. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of hair. So you feel much lighter, hey? 10 pounds lighter from a haircut. Wow. Run Disney says, yeah, it was awful. I'm assuming. I love having my hair cut. I'm one of those really strange people, I guess, that really loves having their hair cut. I look forward to getting my hair cut. I like that feeling you get after you have a haircut. You feel lighter, you feel better. And I'm glad your yoga's working out well for you as well, Run Disney. I just need to try and find what I'm looking for. Come on, Phil, you can do it. Okay, you won't let me do that, so I'm going to... What do I want? I don't want a folder. I don't want smart material. Do I want to fill that? No. Paint layer. Maybe a paint layer. No, paint layer is really not what I want. See if we can move it in here. No, that's still not what I want. It was Run Disney says, I do feel better, do feel lighter now. I bet you do after 10 pounds of hair, man. Helpboards, actually, that reminds me, I've got to actually, getting all tangent, you guys know what I'm like. I need to model up some clumps of hair. I'm having a bit of an issue trying to work out how to do that. And I don't want to use planes, if I can avoid it. I may not be able to avoid it. But I don't want a hair on a character. I want, like, a clump of hair. Just hair clumps, you know? That's sort of like what I've got on the back of my head at the moment trying to work out. Because I don't normally do character work, so I don't work with hair a lot. Hellport says the indie license might be worth it once I need to learn new software. Right now I'm using Blender because it's the only thing I can afford. That's fair enough. Blender's free and it's very good. But if a studio needs me to learn something else, that's what I'll do. Yeah, no, that sounds like a good plan. Look, guys, it can be expensive to buy software, whether it's 3D software or Adobe software or, any sort of software. It can be expensive. Particularly with the subscription model now, which means you end up paying a lot more for it, and after you stop paying your subscription, you can't use it anymore. So, I don't like the subscription model, but you just got to learn to live with it now. It can get really expensive. Blender is completely free. It is really good 3D software. I mean, you're not missing anything by using Blender and not using Max or not using Maya, or they all just have a bit of a different way to get the job done, but the end result is the same. So learn Blender. It is free. Download it, use it, play with it. Because once you get the basics of Blender down, then that will help you if you do want to learn other 3D programs like Max or Maya or Cinema 4D or whatever. Once you've got the basics of Blender down, then you can build on that for all the other software, because they all work the same way. They all work on polygons. They all work on vertices. It's all the same stuff. It's all UV mapping. 3D is 3D, regardless of what software you use. That's why we don't play favorites on my channel, because it's pointless. They're all very good. Android Lust says, but just a hair clump, planes would be the way to go. Yeah, you're probably right. Just some planes for a hair clump. Yeah. And why isn't this doing what I want it to do? Why? I'm going to remove this layer. It's not doing what I want it to do anyway. I want to know why. Alright, let me group this. Let me see if I can get around it another way. I'm just going to call this dome. Android Lost says, unless I believe UE4 has a hair system similar to Maya's X-Gen. Okay. That might be cool. I actually haven't looked again because I don't do character stuff, so I haven't really looked at UE4's character-specific sort of thing. So I wasn't even aware that they had. I know they had a hair and fur system in the Unreal Engine, but it's not something I've ever looked at. Now I need to work out how I'm going to do this. How am I going to do this? Why is it not behaving the way I want it to? Why is nothing ever easy? I think it's because I've not grouped it to, let me just turn that off temporarily, to the right layer. Yeah, that might be it. Maybe. So if I add a black mask, stop that. Andrew Loss says, I believe I'm thinking of Ornatrix for UE4. It's okay, I can do it with planes and max. That'll work okay. Should be fine. It's all good. Gotta work out what I'm trying to do here. The gunmetal. Let's see if we can't use a smart mask. I could probably always go through it later on and do a bit by hand, but I just want to try and fix a problem I'm noticing. Again, we play the layer game. In this layer. I think it's a mask that's doing it. Okay, in this layer. It's this here that I don't like. I want to turn off the hide information. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. And it's here. I want to play with my smart mask. I'm just going to knock back a little bit of the reflection here on the dome. Not too much. I don't want to go too dark. I'm just going to pull it back just a little bit to make it look a little bit more old and weathered. I wanted to get back the tarnishing we've got at the top of the lift as well. Helpboard says, remember to save and have some copy. Good suggestions. Let's do that. Let's save and let's have some copy. Okay, let's just move from the... How are we going here? Yeah. Let's move from there and let's go to this underside here. I'm going to go back to my materials and I'm going to find another metal material. Yeah. Let's have a look at this one here. I'm going to mask this with color selection to the underside of the lift here. So, oh, I see. I thought I'd separated that out as a separate material, but I didn't. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's let's do it to this then, see what that looks like. It's a little difficult for us to see here. Maybe if I turn it upside down. That's not really giving me the look that I want. So I'm going to remove that. We're going to go with something else. Okay, let's try. I think I need something that's going to stand out a bit more. Let's try, let's have a look at this gold. Again, let's mask with color selection. Yeah, again, not really doing what I want it to do, so let's find something else. I think we need something much shinier. More like a brass. I'm going to remove that one. I just wanted these, oh, get out of the way, these sort of decorative pieces here to stand out a bit more. And I think by giving them this brassy colour, just helps to make them a little bit more noticeable. Okay, now I want to search for a smart material. We created the elevator gold. Let's throw that down. I have a feeling I've got some colour selections built into the smart material that I really shouldn't have. I should have resaved it out without the colour selections built into the smart material from the other model that we had. We'll see how we go. Don't you crash on me. Don't you crash. Doing something. My CPU is revving up there in the background. Android Lost says, will the lift have any lights on the inside? Yes, it will. You see this central part just here? There's actually a light fitting that comes down from that. There's like a, not a circle, but it's like a teardrop shape. There's a light that will sit right in there. Again, I've just got to wait for this this substance. When you switch a material on and off, it sort of caches it, and you have to wait for the program. Once it's cached it once, though, then I can turn the layer on and off, and it should be fine. I'm just trying to see what it's doing. Okay. Okay, I actually quite like the way when I turn it on, it gives us this rim around the edge, this line around the edge of the. I actually quite think that's quite interesting. Helps to give it a bit more detail, so I don't mind that. What was my point of adding that? Oh, that's right, because I wanted to add that to these. I think they're already added though. just make sure. Yeah, it's all right. I think they're already added. I don't think I need that one. Or do I? Let's look at it from here. We can get a better look at it. Yeah, I don't mind that. Let's just move from this temporarily to the base here. We could have a metal base like that, which is fine. I just want to see if it would, what a adding actually a tile would look like. Let's just do a quick save. Wait for that. Andrew Doss said, yeah, just wondering, it'll make the design on the top pop more. That's true. Yeah, it does. It will. I'll show you when we jump back into max, but there is a light fitting that will sit there right in the middle to throw some light in the lift. Let us jump into our materials and see what we got to play with. There's this Art Deco inlay. Let's see what that looks like. So I'm going to throw that down. I don't know if it's going to work or not. We're going to mask with color selection to the bottom. Let's play with the scale. Play with the offset. Don't know. Let's see if we can do some sort of blend with a mask. So before I do that, just let me get this lined up correctly. Let me see. See, the problem with this is it's not really made for a circular base. It's actually meant to go on a floor. So I don't know that I can even... I'm just not sure it's going to work in the lift. Like, we can't use it like that. That just starts to look a bit weird, but I'm just trying to see if we can scale it up just enough. So the other problem I'm having here is to get it to line up correctly in the middle of the loop. This control even is just not sensitive enough. If we go from 0.03 to 0.04, I'm holding the shift key down here to slow it down. They're both just a little bit off. And there is no in between the two. Maybe 3.5. And on this one, yeah, it's okay. If you do it by hand, then we can get a 0.5 value, so that will give us that'll center it up that way. I just don't think it's centered up quite right this way. So that is this one over here. Again, I'm holding the shift key down to slow it down. So 0.1. 0.2, 0.21. What about 0.20? No. What about 0.205? Nope. Two, 0.21. About 0.205. Man. Point 204. Zero point 0.204. If we try a 3, going the wrong way. What if we try a 6? I'm not even sure I like the texture in there. Oh, 0.0035. That's okay. We can get it to line up. It's just fiddly. What about 207? Maybe if it was darker? Yeah, let's have a look at that. We'll see if we can get a blend happening as well. See if we can do some sort of blend with a mask. I'm just trying to line it up first. But before I do that, let's make those changes, because I might decide I just don't like it and want to remove it completely. Let's have a look. Let me find the right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you crash. Wow. Let me do a quick save here. I'm going to save as and do a revision actually, because I don't trust the program. I don't normally do revisions in Substance Painter. I do them in Max, but I'm going to do one here just to be on the safe side. Now I'm just going to go through and find the right layer. Unfortunately, I don't think we can change the color of any of this. This seems to be all baked into the actual texture itself. We might turn the metal value off. I don't think we need that on. That'll darken it up a little bit. I can always throw a mask down. Let's just have a look at some of our blending modes here. I don't know, guys, what do you think? Let me just see if I can throw a smart mask down. I'm just curious to see if we can get an interesting blend going on with that mask. Let's have a look at this one. It's got that pattern up there, which is very odd. Let me undo that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to group that layer. Always can't find the group. Copy, create smart mask. Group layer, there we go. I don't know why I have a problem finding it every time. We're going to mask with color selection again to the group. And now we're going to remove the color selection from here because it's not necessary now. Hang on. What you doing? Let me undo that. It's in the right group. Yeah, it's good. Let's try smart mask. Yeah, this mask I don't think is going to work for me. I'm not going to remove it, but I'm just going to switch it off temporarily while I look at some of the other masks. See if we can get something that's a bit more interesting as a blend, and if we can't, we can always come back to it because I didn't delete it, I just switched it off. Let's have a look at this one. That one's switched off, it's this one I want to look at. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to dirty it up a little bit because it was just looking a bit too new for an old lift like this. So I'm just trying to make it look a little bit less new and a little bit more dirty. It looks better already? Thanks, Android Lost. Yeah, it was just, the problem with it was the fact that it looked too clean and new. You know, I say to you guys all the time, when we do 3D, it's really easy to make stuff look perfect and new. But it's always better to make things look old and worn and less perfect. To make things believable anyway. How much do I want to dirty this floor up? About middle, I think. Medium dirty.
I'm losing my mind in a wave of you. Swept me up like the
Let's have a look at this
ocean,
one.
can't lie. Gotta face the truth. I'm falling harder than I wanted to. And they say don't go diving in too deep, but I'm already diving
I think what I might do is I might just knock back a little bit on the mask value here. You can see, try changing the blending mode here on one of them.
I'm losing my mind in a wave of you. Swept me up like the ocean blue, can't lie. Gotta face the truth. I'm falling harder than I wanted to. And they say don't go
Okay, let's do a quick save
too deep, but I'm already
and I can have a coffee.
diving in so carelessly. Your tide is getting harder to
Android God says sometimes I like the brand new look, but let's say it's a portfolio full of that, everything can blend together. Yeah, look, I'm not saying don't, you know,
Swept me up like the ocean
my point is even something brand new is not going to be completely clean or completely perfect. If it's man-made, it's not really perfect. If it's machine-made, okay, then that's going to be perfect, but well, pretty much close to perfect. I'm talking more about things like, say you've got a kitchen counter. You're doing an arch-viz render. You've got like a marble countertop. You always want to add some variation in the colour of the marble to make it look more interesting. But you also sort of want to add like a dust or dirt layer. You don't make it like this, where it's really dirty and really dusty and really old, but just a subtle dirt layer, just to make it not completely perfect. So even though it's new, it's not clean, it's not sterile, because anything in an environment is never completely clean. There's always dust. So you sort of like stimulate that. Now, a lot of people forget to do that, and their renders look too perfect. They look too clean. Yeah, that's sort of what I mean. And you guys saw me when I was making, you know, the fences for the manor house in the game. Those metal fences that go around the outside of the building, the garden bed. I purposely bent a couple of them, turned a couple of them. They weren't completely identically spaced and identically straight. Some of them were turned. Just made it a little bit less perfect. Yeah, so when I'm talking about dirt and dust, though, I'm not talking about making it filthy like this. This is filthy. But, I mean, this lift is old. It's sitting in a basement and it's been, like, you know, not used for a long time. It's over 100 years old. You're going to get a lot of dirt and grime. So, yeah, but I don't mean making it that dirty. If it's a new thing that you're doing, just don't make it too clean and too perfect. That's all. But yeah, it's nice to have some new stuff in your portfolio. I'm not saying you shouldn't have brand new looking things, but even though they're brand new, they're not going to be completely clean. And unless it's machine created, it's not going to be completely perfect. Andrew Doss says, too perfect. Yes, that's what I mean. Too perfect can look fake. If it's realism, too clean can look, yeah, thank you, Andrew Doss. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. If it's too perfect and if it's too clean, it ends up looking fake and artificial. And it's easy to do that in 3D because 3D can make models perfect. You can get everything spaced exactly the same. Your textures can look mega clean, like they've never been in a dirty environment, like they've never left, I don't know, like they've been in a clean room, they've never come out of a clean room. And if you want to make believable looking 3D work, we're talking realistic 3D stuff. Don't make it too clean, don't make it too perfect. That's what I'm trying to say. Andrew Doss says, geez, I typed the same sentence twice but worded it differently. No, that's exactly what I was trying to say. He worded it perfectly. So not too clean, not too perfect. Okay, let's keep going here. I really want to get this one done today. So what do we got left? We're going to move to the bars, I think. Yep. We'll move to the bars now. I'm going to go back to my smart materials. We're going to go search for the elevate. No, not my smart materials. The smart materials I created, we're going to go with the elevated gold. We're going to do gold. No, we're going to go with the metal one. And again, I'm just going to wait for Substance Painter. Okay, now we're going to throw down, we're just going to remove this blank layer here. Halford says, moving to the bars, we're going to a pub, Crawley night. You know, I haven't been out to you guys know, I don't drink a lot anyway, alcohol. And I haven't been out clubbing or pubbing for quite a while. Well, I can't at the moment because everything's locked down. All the pubs and clubs are shut. No nightclubs, no pubs, they're all shut down, at least in Melbourne where I live. Come on, Substance, you can do it. We did save, didn't we? I must make sure I do a save after if it doesn't crash. I'll be very annoyed if it does crash. Good times all around. That's right, Helpwood. Helpwood is saying, are you sure you're Australian? I thought drinking was the national sport. I know, sport over there, the same with the UK. You are correct. Drinking is the national sport of Australia. Let me do a quick save here. You're right. I'm the exception, not the rule, when it comes to Australian guys and drinking. Hey, don't get me wrong. I used to drink heaps when I was younger. I used to go out raving all night long, and like I used to like going to warehouses, abandoned warehouses, rave parties, and I used to drink a lot when I was younger. Not anymore. Andrew Loss says, I thought drinking was a national sport in the UK. It is in Australia as well. We have a big drinking culture in this country. I'm not saying that that's a good thing, though. Now again, I'm just turning these on and off so I can see what it's doing. Not a lot by the look of it. Why is that? I wonder if it's because of our colour selections again. Yeah, let's remove that colour selection. And again, I'm just waiting for Substance Painter here to catch up to me as I'm going through these. It's okay. It's okay. That's okay. So is that. Okay. So. Again, I'm just turning it off and on to see what is going on. It's strange. I'm not seeing a huge difference here. Why is that? In fact, I don't think I'm seeing any difference. Okay, it's because it's not been applied to anything. Ah, Phil. Helford says Sweden is really odd when it comes to drinking. It's perfectly acceptable to get blackout drunk on Friday evenings and Saturdays, and no one's going to bat an eyelid. But if you dare to have so much as a pint with your lunch on any other day, you're basically an alcoholic. Wow. See, it's normal here in Australia. We have wine and beer over lunch. So that's normal. So yeah, but there are a lot of alcoholics in this country. So. Anyway, Helpwood says, I don't understand how some people think. Sounds like you need more coffee. I think I do too. We're going to mask this with what is this mask? Hang on, give me a minute. Yeah, we're going to mask. Oh, come on, Substance, man. I'm going to mask this with color selection. Wait for Substance Painter. And we're going to mask that to... let's mask it to that. Why did it not show up? Oh, okay, it's because that is the wrong one. Let's do that again. Let's try that. Why is that not showing up? Alright, look, I'm getting sick of trying to mess with this smart material, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I switch it off, it's not making any difference. It's not being applied correctly. So I'm going to remove it. We're going to go with tried and true. I'm going to go back into my smart materials because I need to get this textured up and done. We're going to go to the Magus book. Let's try that one. Okay, now we're going to mask that with color selection. And maybe also to those. Why did it do that? And then we're going to throw down a smart mask. We'll go with the surface worn. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to group both of these together. Wait for Substance Painter here. Now we're going to, again, we're going to mask with color selection to the blue. And also to, let me just zoom in here so I can get a better look. And also to that. Now we're going to throw down a smart mask. Remove that color selection. Okay, that's good. Let's move to the last one here, which are these decorative pieces. Back to our smart materials, and I want to go with, we're going to do a blend, so we're going to go between, let's have a look at this one. And let's have a look at Let me do a quick save before I do anything. And let's have a look at this one. Come on, Substance Painter. We're going to group both of these together. Smurfberry Barbecue, it's good to see you, buddy. How are ya? Now we're going for time, okay. Let's remove the blank layer from the bottom. We're going to throw down a smart mask between these two. And Smurf says, Android Lust, did Hellforge tell you that yesterday we collectively decided to bribe you with hard liquor to model a mascot character waifu for Marmoset Toolbag? Smurfberry says, also, hi, I've been here with the stream muted from the beginning while I was beta reading a story from my head. Oh, okay, cool. I'm just going to pull in this underlying texture. Let's go back to our smart materials, throw another one down. Just going to call this Decos. I want something a little bit shinier. Shiny, shiny, shiny. So maybe... let's see here. Maybe. Maybe this gold. Let's see. Because you can never have too much gold. You know how much I love the gold. And again, we're going to throw down a smart mask. Let's try the... Let's try this dust one. In fact, no, that one is not going to work for what I want. Not that mask, I mean. We're going to group both of these together. Dill Peppers, thank you for following the channel, Dill Peppers. Welcome to Phil Does 3D. Remember, if you do want to join the Phil Does 3D Discord server, you can do that by typing exclamation Discord in Twitch chat. But welcome, Dill Peppers. Again, I'm just waiting for substance painting here. Just going to pull that into that layer. Okay, now we're going to throw down a smart mask. Let's go with... oh man, what are we going to go with? Let's go with the surface worn, tried and true. I'm just going to pull up. I just want to bring a little bit of the gold in. Okay, let's pull out. Let's do a quick, oh, actually I need to also do these white bits here. So they I want to be with I think I'll make them gold as well. So I'm going to mask with color selection to that. Hang on. Let me undo that. We don't want to change the mask editor. Hold it to. Yeah, mask with color selection. Oh, I think they're actually part of. I think that's the problem. Hang on. I think they're part of this texture here. Yeah, they are. Okay, we'll do it this way. I'm going to do another mask with color selection. Yeah. And I think we could probably call the lift done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back into Max. Let me just save the file first. We can export the textures. I'm going to be saving it into UE4 models, ironwork, elevator, and lift. Let's do an export. Again, we're going to do a save. Now I'm going to jump into it's just I'm reading a message down here. It's talking about emissive textures, which we're not using. We're going to jump into back into Max, and I'm going to load up the texture we just exported for the lift. So we're creating a new V-Ray material. We want to bring in a bitmap. Lift. So we want the color. The metallic. Normal. And the rough. So let me hook those up. We're going to do this for the 3 different texture sets. Come on. Where's metal? This one will be the rough. And the normal, I need to use a V-Ray normal map conversion. So plug the normal map into the normal map, and then the normal map from the conversion into the bump. So close and done. What's this? Smurf says, so close to done on the elevator. So now that you've nearly finished, I think you should redo it in Jade. Helpwood says, to be fair enough. To be fair though, I saw some Smurf remark not too long ago. Not sure if it's the official or not. That looked god awful compared to the old Smurf stuff from the 90s. Not sure what we're talking about there. I'm just going to quickly set up the other two shaders here so we can do a V-Ray render of the elevator. So we need bitmap, color, bitmap, metallic, bitmap normal or roughness, and then a bitmap normal. So you go to color, you go to metal, you come on, you go to roughness. Where is my roughness? And then we do a conversion on the normal map. To the bump. And last one, V-Ray material. We want the color. We want the metal. We want the rough. And the normal. Just let me arrange these so I don't get myself confused. Come on. There we go. So we're going to go from that to diffuse. And then we got the metal, I believe. And the roughness. Max is having a bit of a problem. There we go. And finally the normal. And the normal goes to the bump. Okay. Helpwood says, not sure if it's all rose-tinted nostalgia, but some of the remakes of older cartoons nowadays really don't look good, which doesn't make sense considering how skilled artists... Yeah, I agree. Some of the old cartoons don't look good. We're going to select the lift. I'm just going to go into isolation mode here while I apply the textures to make sure they're going in the right spot. So, assign material to selection. Hang on. Okay, let me think here. I'm just going to undo that. And I'm going to I'm wondering if I didn't assign different oh no, there we go, that's good. Okay. I just need the multi-sub object here so I know which ones are going where. Looks legit, ship it, that's right. So we want to go from here Let's try the first one. I'm not sure which one's which. We'll find out. That's the right one. Then we'll go from the second one. Let's try number 2. I think that's correct. We'll find out. And then number 3. And that looks correct. I think that's correct. I think. Everything looks okay. What we're going to do is we're going to hide that now. I'm going to jump into this perspective camera that we've set up. You see the light is actually there. Android Lust, you're talking about a light? That's it right there. Now we're going to go into V-Ray frame buffer. And we're going to turn on real-time rendering. Just going to give it a minute to run through that. And I think I'm trying to work out what that reflection is from. We just got a bit of a weird reflection going on here. I'm not sure why. I'll have to look at that off stream, I think. But pretty much that's our lift textured up. I'm just going to jump into these other viewports and have a look at that. So this will update when I jump into the other views. I think it's just that's a reflection from the HDRI environment that we're seeing there. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Yeah, it's a reflection happening on from the HDRI environment. So we can call our lift done. Our lift is textured up and ready to bring into Unreal, but we're going to be jumping to the attic next. So Helpboard says, looking really nice, thanks. I'm glad you guys like it. So I think though we might need to leave it there for today. Now I do want to tell you guys, I'm not streaming next week, but I'm back the week after. So no streams on Monday and Tuesday next week, but I'm back again the week after. If you look on the stream schedule on the Discord server, I'm just looking at it myself now. I'm back streaming again on the 7th of September. So we're at the end of August now. So I'm not streaming on Monday the 31st of this month or Tuesday the 1st, but I'm back on Monday the 7th and Tuesday the 8th. So no streams next week, back the week after. Simple. If you do want to wish list the game that you see this asset is going into, this asset's going to go into a game called The House in the Hollow. You can do so now by clicking on the link that Helpboard you just popped into Twitch chat. I do want to thank you guys though very much though for being here and hanging out with me and for watching. Again, I will be back again on not Monday next week, Monday the week after, so no stream next week, the week after. You guys have a great week. Take care, stay safe, all that jazz. And I will see you not next week, but the week after. Have a good one, guys. Have a great weekend. See ya.